now available at Janie's Record Shop in San Antonio.
Voy a cantar el corrido del salteado.
Yo vendo unos ojos negros.
La del moño colorado.
Mi mundo no es el mismo. Mi vida. Yo sé que tarde o temprano tú vas a volver a mí.
Call 210-735-2070 to place your orders now. That's Janie's Record Shop in San Antonio.
You are watching Tejano TV. Don't change that channel.
Three amigos with a show like no other. Living for the moment, one laugh after another. Three amigos.
Tejano TV presents. It's the Three Amigos Show! Starring Big Daddy D. Burleson, the Midnight Cowboy Marcus Daniels, E.L. Guy, Juan Mendoza. Tonight's special guest, Pasadena Bad Boy, La Fiebre. Brought to you by Mas Chingon Radio, LilaLisaPromotions.com.
Hey, baby.
Menantes Publishing, the songwriter's choice. Archie's Homestyle Burgers in Cotulla, Texas. The Tejano Conjunto Music Superstore, Janie's Record Shop, and Tejano TV. And now, let's get on with the show. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another spectacular edition of the Three Amigos Show. We are here to party. We are here to please. We are here to just have a really, really great time. And tonight we have in the house as our guest, the one, the only, La Fiebre. But before we get started, we gotta thank all of our sponsors out here. Let's see here. Wait, there's a card here. Want to thank first, of course, Lila Mendoza of Lila Lisa Promotions, Janie's Record Shop, Archie's Homestyle Burger, Menantes Publishing, and West de la Música Monthly. I am one of the hosts. I am D Coyote. Woohoo!
And I'm Marcus Daniels, Midnight Mariachi.
And from La Fiebre, we have
Luis Ayala, trumpet player, sax player, original member, blah, 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 blah.
Are you done with all the titles, man? Here's the applause.
Lee, Burleson.
For what?
Lee,
What?
you got to put us back on the screen, brother.
Oh, I knew that. Hold on.
We're not on the screen.
Oh, there we go.
Fired. You're
Okay,
fired.
I'm your host, D. Burleson, the Coyote. Oh. Marcus.
Oh, Marcus Daniels, Midnight Mariachi.
And from La Fiebre, we have.
Luis Ayala, trumpet player, original member.
Oh, no, you have like 6 more titles after that,
Okay, original member, trumpet player, sax player, keyboard player. That's it.
dude. And we've been trying to connect with Joe Angel. He's been trying for like the last 20 minutes. He gets on, freezes, gets on, and he freezes. And I understand he works for T-Mobile. And
No, he doesn't. No, it just, he has an electrifying personality, and it always interferes with the EM waves and all that stuff, you know.
I'm Mr. Science Tech over here. All right. And we were talking about where you live. You got all the radiation from all the towers and stuff.
We're over here in Pasadena. Some people call it Pasadena. Some people call it
That's the one I know.
Stinkadena.
Stinkadena. And wait, we've got Joe Angel. Joe Angel, how you doing, man?
Oh, he's on. Good.
Hey, am I going to get kicked out? Am I?
And I hope not. All depends upon you, brother. We're here having a great time. Hey, how are you? How are you feeling? I understand you're recuperating.
I am again.
Yes, Joe Angel lost 2 arms and 2 legs, so he was in surgery. You put him back, and now he's good to go. We're going to bring him back on stage with all the parts.
He lost 2 arms and 2 legs. That y'all called him Matt for a while, right?
Oh. Well, we threw him in a hole. We called him Phil for a bit.
RoboCop.
And then he ended up in my mailbox, and I called him Bill. Hombre, no. Then I hung him on the wall, and I called him Art.
And ladies and gentlemen, this is what kind of show it's going to be
Yeah.
all tonight. Oh, good. Hey, congratulations on the 40th anniversary. You guys are you're kicking ass, and evidently you're burning through lead singers because Joe
Well, yeah.
Angel, Joe
Well,
Angel's up on
that's
the
the
rag.
problem is that
Pete
we
Esparza.
the lead our lead singer also had surgery at the same time. Both Joe and him decided to go ahead and have uh, some surgical procedures done. Joe's ready to come back. He sat with us back at the last show we did. He couldn't put on the full show that he usually does because usually he's all over the place and he's playing the bass and messing with the crowd and everything. But this time he was kind of like, "Gotta take it easy." According to his doctor, he can't lift more than 10 pounds, so we're trying to take it easy with him. We want him to get well soon so we can go back to a nice full show. But the rest of the guys in the band, they picked up the slack and they made sure that Joe could go ahead and relax, just play the bass. The rest of us took up the slack and made the show good. So it's all good. And as far as Angel goes, our singer, he had a vocal type of surgery.
Yeah.
So JR is sitting with us. JR is a phenomenal dude. That guy's got talent out the wazoo. Uh, and he's one of the few people that can hit the range that our singer can. Angel has like a this huge range, and so some of the songs get kind of up there. So we got Jr. to kind of come out and help us out and everything. But Angel should be back either this gig or the next gig or the next gig. I'm not really sure when. Depends on how he feels.
Well, we certainly want to thank you guys for taking the time first off your tour to come and speak with us tonight because you guys have been busy. You started off with a Fiebre Fest, which was happening
Yeah.
during Memorial Day weekend, and you
Yes.
guys just packed the place, and you had a great lineup. I mean, all the great artists that were there, Conjunto Cats and Emilio Guerrero. We had was it? I had the list around here somewhere and I lost it. But you had a great lineup, and now you guys are continuing the 40th anniversary tour. Whose idea was that? Whose idea to say,
Well,
let's commemorate?
the 40th anniversary, I got to give it to Jim. Because what happened was La Fiebre actually started out way back. I think Joe was saying he's not on right now, but Joe was saying that the very first gig booking was I think 85 or something like that, so that they could.
86.
It, it, it was for 86. Okay, so we rounded it up to 40. I didn't come in until 87, and then we didn't get signed till 88. But while we were a
Oh yeah,
quinceañera band, we were still out there trying to kick butt,
you're
take
still a
names.
band. You're still a band. The band has
Yes,
been
sir.
around 40 years. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's had some changes. Yes, it has. Some of the people have left. Some people have left to come back, and it's been through the mill. But all in all, we're still doing okay, and we're still trying to take names and kick butts or something like that. I'm not really sure how to say
Take names. Kick ass. Take names.
I think you guys are still kicking ass. I checked you guys. I saw you guys at Fiestas this year.
Yeah.
Under the bridge. Yeah, awesome show, man. You guys are managing to keep that same energy, man. You guys are doing it.
And it ain't easy because you know how old we are. We're all in our high 20s, so it's pretty difficult nowadays to keep that energy going. But just like Dee can attest to, we love the stage. We love performing. It's
Yeah.
it's it's kind of like it's in our blood now. We can't get it out, so we just keep on put on a show and put on as good a show as we can every single time. We
Well, the
try.
thing is, you guys are all in phenomenal shape. I mean, are y'all on special diets or something like that, or weightlifting programs? Because everybody knows La Fiebre used to come out on stage, shirtless. You guys,
Oh,
shirtless, long hair. You have nice physiques. And the
so
thing is, you haven't
Rich,
changed
the thing
that much.
it is, we just try to stay in general good shape. But in my case, what had happened, like my daughter used to say, what had happened was in 2020, we had COVID,
Yeah.
right? And so we were stuck at home. So I bought this big old weight stuff and weight set and made one of the rooms to a gym room. So it had nothing to do during COVID. And then when you get into the workout mode, it kind of sticks. So ever since 2020, we've been going, trying to keep in shape. Joe's eating healthy. Rudy's, uh, trying to stay healthy too. All of us older, gentlemen are trying to stay healthy and trying to stay, whatever.
Yeah.
Well, you guys look great, man. I'm pissed off, man. I'm like, doggone, you guys. All right, congratulations. You're doing a great job. Oh man, I had a lot of questions I wanted to ask here, but
You had. What happened?
Negro, you don't want to go there, but okay. No. I mean, first off, for those of you that are new to whoever La Fiebre is, you guys have missed a bunch. They are a Tejano rock and roll fusion that has exploded and been a staple in the Tejano industry for now 40 plus years.
Yes,
And it's been fantastic. And you guys have a brand new album out, Raíces,
yes.
that you put out with a hot single called Ayúdame, and we're gonna play the video to that a little bit later on. Have to cue Marcus for that, right, Marcus?
Yeah, I don't need a cue for it.
We don't actually have a video for it. We just have the lyric video. The way
Stop
Freddie
giving
works it
stuff
out.
away, man. See, we're trying to build, we're trying to build
Sorry.
anticipation, and you're just
I
giving.
got you.
Yeah, yeah.
Rewind, edit, cut, take
See,
two.
see, now I'm just gonna go straight to. So why'd you quit the band back then? See, no, I'll go back.
All the way back. Cut.
All the way back, way back. No. We're just trying to. We want people to know that La Fiebre has been a staple in the Tejano industry. Got the greats, and they are one of the greats. They've been inducted in the Hall of Fame, the Tejano Roots Hall of Fame. They've won chingo
MTA award.
awards.
Some of the weird awards. We've been nominated for Grammys 3 times. We're hoping for another nomination this time around too. We'll see.
Yeah, Grammys are nothing to sneeze at.
Oh, I can hear you, Joe.
I can hear Joe now. I
Well,
just can't.
I can hear you now, Joe. Or
His
is that a
wife,
delay?
his wife is doing tech support.
Hello.
Yeah, I think he's on a hotspot now. That's what I heard.
Okay.
Hi, Joe. Welcome to the Three Amigos Show.
All right. Finally. Yes.
Now we only just see your nose and your eyes.
So yeah, bring the camera down a bit.
So at least the La Febre Fest, it was just a one-time off. I was hoping you guys were going to do that yearly.
Well, this was our first time doing it, so we didn't know what we were getting into. There was a lot of PR that needed to be done, a lot of business part of it needed to be done. And we want to thank Mr. Jim Luna for that, Quarter Moon Productions. He had a lot of the know-how on how to get it all situated and get together. And then he put us to the ringer as far as, press conferences and podcasts and interviews. And man, we worked our butts off to get this thing known and get people out there. And so it turned out really, really good. All the people enjoyed it. Even the bands that were there enjoyed being there. It was a really good show.
Hey, do me a favor. Put Jim. I know he's sitting right next to you, isn't he?
At my house? Nope.
Oh, I thought you were talking to Jim Luna earlier because I wanted to thank him personally because he is doing all the right things. He's got you guys doing interviews. You're doing press. He is keeping you guys busy in the know. And he is, man. You guys are extremely lucky to have him piloting the ship. I guess he's making the opportunities happen. And
Not only is he a promoter, but I mean, as far as his promotional know-how, it's amazing. He knows exactly how to promote stuff. So it's good. I hear you again, Joe.
Hey, Joe.
If you can hear me, raise your hand.
Yeah, but we're thinking like you're speaking and we'll react like 20 seconds later. So there's a big latency lag issue with you.
Nice frozen again.
And then you're frozen again. Man, I want to talk to you. I wanted to find out what's going on. Well, we just have to do it third party through Luis. And Luis is going to lie. He's going to lie on you and tell
Yeah, that's a good idea.
This how
There you.
Hey, the way you guys are burning through lead singers, man. Hey, Joe Angel, you need to get need to ask for a raise, bro.
Nope, nothing. I got nothing.
No response.
No, we already.
Yeah, I guess you got to raise that.
Everybody gets paid too much already as it is, so I can't pay them anymore.
Híjole. Well, so now what's okay? You guys are on this press junket now for Raíces and the new single Ayúdame.
Right.
What can we expect? What's coming in this new album? What let people know what you guys are
Okay.
doing.
Well, one of the things that we discovered and in going to the studio is that um, there's a guy named his name is Mariano Herrera, and
Yeah.
he goes by everybody knows him. He's a great producer. He's a great engineer. He works for Freddie Records, and we've hit it off really well with him. And he complements us really well.
Yeah.
And he's gotten to know the band so well now that he knows exactly how Joe plays, exactly how Rudy plays, exactly how I play, and so he's able to, I guess, put us in the spot for us to shine in the music. Uh, it does have the usual stuff. It'll have the trumpets because it always has to have trumpets for Fiebre, but it also has the rockish feel because it always has to have the rockish feel for Fiebre. And again, I say this in every interview, but I'll say it one more time.
Everybody
Our
feels.
band is structured such that we can play trumpets, we can play accordion, we can
Something
have
wrong with our
keyboard
Wi-Fi.
songs, we can have slow songs, ballads, cumbias, rancheras, whatever you want. We have all the instrumentation for anything. So there's going to be a lot of everything in the album.
Yeah, because I was watching the video of the you guys were at the New Beer Depot this last weekend,
Right.
and I said, "Wait a minute, two tenor saxes. Wait, where are the trumpets? Where are the trumpets?" But then I saw later on. But
We switch out. We switch out. We
you
go.
guys are phenomenal. Hey,
Yep.
but you were talking about the studio work and Mariano being an integral part of the group's
Yes,
sound.
he is. And that's because he's gotten to know us so well. And he's already, as far as engineering and the music studio and producing, he's already got that down. But what he needs to do with every band that comes in there is he needs to get inside you and get inside your head and know what you're about and know who you are and how you represent and how your music works. And that's something that's hard for some engineers to do. But once now he already knows us and he's friends with us and he's like the eighth Fiebre
The
member.
member of the
So
band.
yes, because he knows exactly what he can get out of us. He knows exactly how he can get us to play. And so he's very instrumental. I got to give him props. A lot of times, a band will come on and they'll forget to mention their producer, and I don't want to do that. I want to give Mariano
Yeah.
the props that he deserves because he really is instrumental in a lot of the stuff that we do there.
Well, we had a special treat for you guys because while you were getting prepared for this show, we went down to the studio and we had a cleaning service because we want La Fiebre to come out brand spanking new. We set a cleaning services in to service your instruments, clean everything up, and I think we got some video of that. We had some ladies come in, clean the studio, and so that you guys
Yeah.
have
Well,
a
remember I was having
sparkling
trouble with
new,
YouTube.
brand new sound. And we wanted to
It's
make
that
sure.
special soap, right? It's not electrical soap.
Oh no no
Oh,
no
that's
no!
good.
Oh hell no!
So we just wanted to make sure that you guys. So I'm sure that Mariano appreciates the
Oh
effort
yeah.
you put in. So
That's
this is
Freddie.
just,
That's Freddie Studios or what?
this is just
No,
our
not
way.
really.
This is just our way of saying that we support you and we believe in you and we want you
Thank
guys
you.
to have a great tour. So yeah,
We're not
that's
gonna charge him. We're not gonna charge him for that cleaning services.
oh,
That must be Studio B. 'Cause Studio A is all digital. All it is a couple of computer screens, and it's all software.
hey, but if you want them to come back to Clean Studio B, all you got to do is call Imbaktok and those ladies will come out and clean for you.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, Marcus, it's
put that
Imbaktok.
number down. Write that down. Got it.
Oh wow.
Oh man. Hey, you
You
know
know,
what?
I'm
Oh, I'm
thinking.
sorry. Go ahead,
Oh,
brother.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm thinking. With y'all sound, it's usually within the first 15 seconds of the song. You know who you're listening to.
Yeah.
So, are you
Yeah.
guys? Of course, you guys are going to continue that with the new music here.
It's hard not to because even though we try to add something different to every song as we mature as musicians, you're still the same musician, but you've learned just a little bit more. So 90% of you will come out and then you'll try to think of new things to try to, I don't know, spice it up, but it's still just you. So almost all the songs are going to sound like us and there's no way around it. Uh, but we've experimented with new sounds and new types of music, slower cumbias and baladas. We even tried to do a manad type
Ooh.
song one time.
Oh,
And
yeah.
so we're experimenting with all sorts of different types of songs to see what we can get away with. But we got the instrumentation for it. It's just the feel for it that you got to get. So we're pushing the boundaries, but you'll always hear Fiebre and you'll always identify that's Fiebre. You'll see
Yeah.
it.
Marcus, that was the politest way I've ever heard anybody describe how, dude, are we gonna sound the same like the last album? Oh man, I
Hey,
mean, we want to give people something
you know,
new.
but you don't want to piss off your loyal fans,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
That's true. That's true. I mean, the fans want to hear it this way, but at the same time,
Well,
we
like
got to be creative.
you said, like you said, you matured. You've grown
Yeah.
musically. You've learned new things, and you want to implement that in your growth. And because it is growth, otherwise you're stagnant if you're playing the same kind of things
Right.
over and
Right.
over and over again.
And you don't want to be doing that. You don't want to be doing that. Plus, we're Tejanos. We speak English and Spanish. We listen to English and Spanish. There might be a weekend where I'm listening to nothing but salsa. Another weekend I'm listening to country.
Yeah.
I'm listening to rock, and then the next time I'm listening to R&B. We're all a mixture of all that stuff, and we throw it all into the album. Everything you know, everything you hear, it's absorbed, and somehow it comes out. I don't know how, but it comes out.
When it comes out the other end, it's Tejano.
As long as it sounds good.
Well, if you're just joining us here on the Three Amigos Show, we have La Fiebre in the house, and right now, Marcus, why don't you set up?
Mm-hmm. Hey guys, do we got a video to play?
Of course, we've got a video to play, Marcus. This is gonna be wait. Okay, if I can ever say this, ni el
I like that
tiempo
hat.
podrá, ni el tiempo
Y el
podrá.
tiempo podrá.
I have questions about this intro. I've had this question for so
Do it.
long.
Do it.
I'll wait till after the video.
All right.
Okay.
Here's
All
La
right.
Fiebre here on the Three Amigos Show, right here on Tejano TV.
That's nice. I like it.
Hey, your mic is live through the whole video.
Hey, we're just part of the band warming up.
Tener tu amor es tan hermoso, sentir tu piel, tocar mi piel, me transporta a otra vida, es tan linda y tan divina, es perfecta junto a ti. Esta vida es tan difícil, cada día es una batalla. Tener tu amor me da valor para enfrentar el mundo cruel. Contigo todo es mejor. Eres tú mi joya, mi tesoro eres tú. Yo te doy mi vida solo por un beso de ti, mi amor. Y al mismo tiempo podrá lograr que yo deje de amarte. Solo te amo más y más. Tienes necesito junto a mí. Ni al mismo tiempo podrá lograr que yo deje de amarte. Solo te amo más y más. Te necesito junto a mí. Ni al mismo tiempo podrá lograr que yo deje de amarte. Te amo con tanta intensidad. Te necesito junto a mí.
That's right. Let's go.
Hey, man, we're doing some chatting.
I hear that.
Cool.
Archie's Homestyle Burgers, a proud sponsor of Tejano TV, home of Catula's famous homestyle burger.
Marcus, I'm getting sick and tired of that AI voiceover. Dude, you need to do the drops
All right.
for all the commercials. Nuestra musical. Oh, you mean Nuestra Musical. Ah, okay, got it. Yeah. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are the three amigos here. Minus one. We're waiting for our boss man to come. Who's me?
I don't know.
That's wine.
That's why.
Hey.
Nah.
That's me. I'm still driving.
Where you at, bud? Where the hell are you? You're supposed to be on the show, man. What are you doing? Where you at?
I'm almost there, man. Calm down. Hey, quit making fun of my AI because all the Mexican AIs, they already deported all of them.
Oh, that's right. We gotta go. Got deported.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's
They called ICE on all my Mexican AIs.
Hombre, no. Te digo.
Juan Mendoza from Mazz Radio and Tejano TV, and we are the three amigos, and we're just waiting for him to get home. He's traveling from San Antonio back to Catula, which is a nice drive during rush hour. So, but we are here with La Fiebre, Luis Ayala in the house. We got Joe Angel frozen again. He's been trying for the entire show so far to get on the air, but I don't know, man. Something's just not right. But we've got a few comments out there. We got, let's see, from Marie Garcia. Says, hello, Mr. Colorado, with lots of love from Colorado. She is right around the corner from me in Pueblo, Colorado. I'm close to Denver. Hello, Marie Garcia. Mil besos. Julian Gonzalez says, hey, what's up, guys? Saludos.
Our accordion player. Our accordion player.
He's saying, he said, Joe Angel's using dial-up to try
Hombre, no.
to get to the show.
Hey, look, I wish we had Julian on here. Julian Gonzalez is one of the funniest guys you'll ever meet, but he can be so serious. And then when he wants to turn it on, that guy is funny. I mean, I really think. But he's on vacation right now, so we couldn't get him on here.
Oh, Julian, man. Okay, Mr. Hit or Miss. All right. Rick Rodriguez says, hey, how's everybody doing tonight? We're doing good.
Liquid.
Let's see. We got Sean Zambrano, Mr. Tejano Swag. He wants to say
Hey, Sean, what's up?
Sean, it's good to have you on. Good to see you, buddy. Congratulations. And as I understand it, Graciela's birthday was yesterday or day before yesterday. So happy birthday to her, too. Olivia Jimenez says, good evening, everyone. Good evening, Olivia. Cindy Blanc also wants to say.
On there? All right. What's up, Cindy?
Oh, you know these people.
Yeah, olive. Was it olive tree? Forgot
Olivia,
her.
Olive Tree.
What is her name? Her
Olivia
podcast name.
Jimenez.
But
She,
she does a
a big,
podcast or something.
I know she's a big TikToker too.
Yeah, TikTok. That's what it is. But it's something olive live, or I can't remember. But anyway, hey, what's up? And
Cindy,
then Cindy Blanco. Cindy Blanco is our very first fan, and she was responsible for Gaku Kuka and KYST playing all our
wow.
hits when we first started.
Oh
You
wow, nice.
remember Kakukuka?
Yeah,
Wow.
I can even spell it too. I can even spell it. Gaku Kuka.
Olivia Jimenez says, "Thank you, friend Marisa Martinez Ayala, for the shared interview. Shared to the interview. For
My
sharing.
wife must have sent her the link.
Ah, so she wanted to carry. And then Leo Ray says, "Hey, Pasadena, get down, Dana in the house."
Get down.
Get down, Dina.
Also, it's Tejano time. A shout out from the DFW. A big fan of La Fiebre. That's Buddy
Buddy.
Salcedo. What's up, buddy?
Fort Worth.
And then we got Ricky Pantoja. Are all the original guys I saw? Wait, are all the guys original? I saw you back, I believe, in the early '90s in Roswell, New Mexico.
Okay, no, it's gonna be me and then Joe that's trying to get on. He's our bass player, and then we have Rudy. I'm not sure why Rudy's not here. He might be on vacation too. I'm not really sure. But me, the guitar player, and the bass player, we're all the three originals.
Nice.
Oh, and Olivia said hi to the three amigos, Luis and Joe Angel.
Olivia, plug your podcast, Olivia, or your TikTok. Plug it.
Yeah, give us a plug. We'll shout it all night long. Gilbert Zamora from the Bobby Pulido man, the accordion player. He's been winging it all his life, and he just wanted to say good morning, everybody. I'm not wearing his cap today. Darn it. And then, of course, we got Richard C. Lopez saying, good blessed Wednesday evening, everyone. Hello, D. Marcus and La Fiebre fan. If he's a fan from Chicago, Illinois. Chicago.
Nice.
Oh, I see. It says it's called Lady Live on TikTok.
That's it.
Where'd you get tree from?
He was nowhere close.
Olive tree. I don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are here on the air with La Fiebre. They're celebrating their 40th anniversary. They're on tour. They've been this last weekend. They were in San Antonio at the New Beer Depot. Great turnout. Great show. We got a little excerpt from that a little bit later on, so we're just gonna tease you with that. And Marcus, you got anything to say? Because I'm running out of things.
Yeah, he had a question.
Yeah, because with the first DJ, I remember. He told me, you have to hear this new song by La Fiebre. And all he talked about was the intro. I was like, that's the first thing he wanted me to hear. And I'm just, over the years I've been hearing it, and I've been thinking like, in the studio or, that first rough draft you get, someone had to say, hey man, you can't do that. That's too much.
That's not Tejano.
Right.
Okay, let me tell you how it all came about.
Before you answer, I'm gonna tell you, it turns out to be the best Tejano intro ever, in my opinion.
All right, good. Thank you. Appreciate that. That's props to Mr. Joe Reynosa and Mr. Julian Gonzalez. What happened was, like I said,
like your daughter. What
yeah,
happened?
my daughter. What happened was, okay. So Joe came up with this idea for an intro, and he came off an old rock band, and we'll tell you the rock band in a minute. But this rock band had this intro, and Joe said, "Can we do something kind of with this?" And he tried to show it to me, and I didn't get it. He tried showing it to Rudy. Rudy wasn't getting it either. And he tried showing it to the singer, and it wasn't quite vibing. Then he showed it to Julian. Julian's our accordion player / keyboard player, and Julian got it. Julian gets, I get it. I get where you want to go. So Julian took his accordion out and he started doing his thing and started going. Of course, Rudy had to add his guitar in there, his rock guitar, and it made for a great intro. And so then we said, okay, Angel, we have a great intro for a song. Give us some lyrics. Boom.
Wait a minute. The intro came before the song?
Yeah, the intro came.
We do that all the time. Because most of it, the musicians, sometimes we'll do the music first, sometimes we'll do the song first. And Angel is really so good at coming up with lyrics that you can get him on the spot and say, okay, go, 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 go. He'll walk outside, he'll come back in, okay, let's try this. He'll write something down and we'll try it. And he'll come in, scratch that out and scribble this in, put this in, try something else, and boom, boom, boom. That's how good of a songwriter Angel is. He really can just come up with stuff, but he has to have that inspiration. He has to have the song. He can also write his songs on his own, but now with us, which is we're the music part of it, we kind of all collaborate together and we come up with a song. So the thing about this song is that intro that you like so much. Are you ready for this? It's based on a song. I think it was. Is it Styx? Yeah, it's a Styx intro.
Oh, I thought it was a Boston intro because it's almost like a Boston intro too. So
It could. And Rudy might have thrown some stuff in Boston with Styx, and you'll have to research it yourself and listen to all the Styx hits and see which one it is that sounds most like, and then you'll say that's the one.
Okay, I'm gonna check that out.
Check it out.
Well, and so at no time, no one said you guys can't do this. Or
No, it's based on that. We don't take anything away from it, and it's just the intro. The rest of the song.
No, I mean, someone said this doesn't work, or y'all just too long, or
No. Once Julian started playing it, it said, okay, now we're gonna do this. Okay, now we're gonna do this. So what we do is once we get excited about a song, we start rolling, ideas start coming out. We start throwing everything in there, and that's what develops the song. And everybody's got great ideas, and if it doesn't work, everybody can tell. Be like, let's try this. Never mind. So we scratch that, and we go to the next thing, and we come up with all these ideas to come up to get the song as good as we can. And that's the way Fiebre works. That's the way we write songs. It seems to be working for us.
Okay, but you got to admit though, you being a songwriter, each song is like your baby. It's your child, and you hear it a certain way, and you pitch it to the band, and it morphs into everybody throws their influence in, and all of a sudden it's not the song that you wrote anymore.
Yeah, right. It'll start off sounding like this, and it'll end up sounding like this. But we're all adults here,
It hurts. It hurts when they take your baby.
I get it.
They slash the baby up and break the baby's back.
No, I get it, but we're all adults and we can recognize. My grandkids just almost came over here. We can recognize when something sounds good and when something doesn't sound good.
Yeah. If it either works or it doesn't.
Yeah. So because we're adults, we go like, okay, that sounds better this way, and we're okay with it because we know that there'll be another song we're going to work on, and my idea might work on that one instead of his idea. So there's plenty of songs, plenty of ideas, plenty of time, plenty of places to put it. And there's Joe right there. Now, have you ever heard of the song "Fooling Yourself" by Styx? "Fooling Yourself" by Styx. The beginning of it.
I made it. The show's almost over.
I know.
I know that. Okay. You're fooling yourself. Wow.
But when you listen to the intro, you'll see it then.
Okay. I see it now. You're right. Cool. Hey, Joe, can you hear us now?
I can hear you now. I'm going to put my earphone on.
Good.
We've missed you the entire 40 minutes we've been in the show. And he's frozen. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a recurring theme.
Man. I apologize for that. It's just, I don't know what's going on. I was a lot of blockage on my Wi-Fi, I guess. My wife got everything on YouTube and all that, so you know how it is.
No, Julian wrote in and said that you're using dial-up to try to connect, and it's just not working, man.
Okay. I'm going to play something real quick here for you guys. You guys ready?
Okay, go ahead.
Here it comes.
Here it comes. Any minute now. Yep.
Kicked out.
Man.
That's our intro. And it was Joe's idea.
Y'all did it.
And I tell you, Joe, Joe tried to pitch it to me, and I was like, I don't get it. I don't get it. It took him a long time to get us to do it, but he finally got it through. And like I said, once we recognize an idea, a good idea, we all jump on it and we all try to make it work.
Y'all improved on it. Y'all improved on it.
Now, you guys started off, I mean, from the very beginning, you guys were going to be a rock band. That was correct, right?
Well, Joe and Rudy used to play in a rock band, and our original drummer Rick used to play with them. The name of the rock band wasn't La Fiebre, but they were a rock band. I was off playing symphonies on my trumpet and everything, and I think Eric was still in high school in marching band, and I think Pete sometimes sat in with Joe and Rudy to do some rock stuff also. But La Fiebre, the name, it was established as a Tejano band, but the members used to play rock, so they came over that way.
Well, the name La Fiebre came from all three guys being sick at the same time.
Yeah, that's yeah. I mean, we were young. We were always out and getting germs and stuff. So
he
no,
doesn't.
not those kind of germs. Not those kind of germs.
Yeah,
Just
no.
regular,
Dude,
regular germs.
you leaked it. I'm gonna run with it. So he's talking about the young, dumb, and full of Anyway, those days,
We were young and dumb and whatever. Yeah, back in the day, but we're now grown adults. Thank you very much.
Back in the day, do you have a juicy story for us? Like, because I know there was some. I don't know, but I just assume, with La Sombra, La Febre, come on, there's like 4 other bands that had the big horns down.
I'm a witness, and I gotta keep my mouth
Well,
shut.
the name La Fiebre came from Pio Trevino's, one of Pio Trevino's songs. But as far as juicy stories, yes, we were a young band. La Sombra was a young band. There were a lot of females out there, and we're just going to put it out there. There was a lot of
Luis, don't let
ladies
Marcus
yelling
don't
and
let
screaming
Marcus.
and throwing stuff up on the stage and stuff like that. And but not anymore. Now we're a grown up band with wives and kids and grandkids. So all that is in the past. It was fun, but everybody grows up.
You don't remember any tour bus stories.
I remember them all, but it's a PT show, isn't it?
Luis, I apologize for Marcus Daniels.
I don't think I could say anything on this show. There's a lot of stories, but it was a fun time, and it was a good time for all.
Okay, was your bus better than Culturas' bus?
I don't know. Was it? I think ours came from. I think Mazz had it before us because I remember
the parties on the bus.
Anyway,
no. That's one thing we didn't allow anybody on the bus. If you wanted to party, take it to your hotel room. So that way the bus stayed clean, free of debris of any kind. So nothing on the bus.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I'm sticking to that story.
He's sticking to it. Hey, Juan Mendoza's here.
Any other questions?
Yes, I'm finally home.
Hey, is that Juan? Or is that me?
What's going on, Luis? What's going on, Joe? Oh man, I apologize, man. It's been one of those days. We've been up since 2:00 this morning. Lila had to catch a flight to Chicago at 5 a.m, and so I had to drive her all the way to San Antonio to the airport. Stayed there, hung out with Danny Farias. We had some business to discuss and stuff. And then she came back the same day. She just landed about 5:30, and we went to go pick up some food, and we just got home right now. So it's been a crazy day. Like sleep deprived right now at this point, but we're good.
You sound busier than I am. Dang.
Man, like I said, I apologize to everybody. I'm on brown people time. We're kind of late and stuff, but man, I was excited for this interview, man. You guys have been kicking ass, doing all kinds of great stuff. And I know Angel's been trying to get on for a little bit, and I wanted to ask this question. After Pete, I know Pete was a longtime member of La Fiebre, but when he resigned, I guess you would say it. Angel was with another group called Lluvia at that time. So how did you guys end up getting him on board?
Okay, he was with a band called Jueve.
Nueve,
But
nueve, yeah, nueve.
when we found him, I think he was playing with Tano 281. I think. I'll have to corroborate that story, but I think that that's where he was. But he did have his own band called Jueve for a while.
Mhm.
At the time we found him, we saw him on we saw him on YouTube, and I think Paul Ivada, our manager, our booking manager back then, he said, "Hey, I found this guy. He was singing Tejano, and then he started singing Journey." And I said, "We need to see this guy." So we watched the videos.
Man, yeah, he still has his little side band, doesn't he?
Yes, he loves to do that kind of stuff. So he still has in his hometown. He's kind of like a little local hero. So anytime anybody wants to jam or sing rock songs, he goes over there and he starts singing with them. So he'll play with whoever wants to play with him, and he can rock out. I mean, he can rock out on all the stuff. So
Yeah,
he can have fun with it.
man, he's got a tremendous voice. When you guys did that album, the one that had Ni el tiempo podrá, that album, it took you to a whole different level with his singing style and his voice, didn't it?
Yeah, his
Right. It was Nueva Era, and that album called Nueva Era, and we needed to do something different with that, and we really needed to kind of bring it all together. And so we worked out all the songs out, most of the songs out in Paul's garage, and then we took him to the studio, and that's where Mariano. This is one of the first albums where Mariano started interacting with us and started feeling us out and how we played and how we sounded and our own personalities in each of the things. So that was the first album that Mariano had to work with us in. And then after that, we got another album, La Fiesta album, which also he worked with us and he got to know us even better. And now with his last album, Histórico, he already had us down, and now he knows exactly what we do and how we play, and he's got us down.
But that was the point when you guys got signed with Freddie Records, right? When you guys said went over there.
When
The Nueva Era.
no, actually, we've been signed with Freddie since I think we have the longest running contract with him, 28 years. I think that's it. You have to check with Freddie on that, but we've been signed with him since 96
I thought it was
or
98.
97, somewhere around there.
I thought it was 98.
So we've been with him for a long time.
Yeah. Joe's still trying to stay on. I seen that. I was like on the road and here trying to figure it out. He keeps freezing, cut
Yeah.
off again. Now, how long had it been since you guys had Pete on the stage with you guys?
Well, what happened was we kind of took a little hiatus, and everybody knows the story. Tejano was really, really strong back in the Selena days.
Yeah.
After the Selena incident, something changed. The universe, I guess, rebooted, and the Mandela effect took effect. I don't know what it is, but all of a sudden, Norteño and accordion was in. Tejano really wasn't in at the time. So the Tejano bands weren't making as much money as they used to. A lot of us started falling off and just, going our own way and doing our own thing. So we took a little break. I think La Fiebre, when I last took a break, La Fiebre put out an album with just accordion. It was called Evolucion. I don't know any of the songs on there. No horns on there. No horns at all. It's all accordion. But then after that, it took a long time before we got back in and started trying to work on stuff. And we actually got back together because we owed some taxes. So the IRS said, "Hey, we all owe some taxes. Can y'all pay them off?" Okay. So we kind of got the band back together just to throw a few shows, pay those taxes off. So we did, and it turned out that we liked it. We still enjoyed it, and we still had a good time with it. And Pete was still singing with us, and so we just continued getting more gigs.
IRS got the
Thanks to the IRS. So thanks to them, we got back together, and we kept getting called, and kept doing gigs. So then I guess we just got back together at that point, and with the horns and with everybody, and so we just kept going like that. And after a while, I think Pete kind of just decided he wanted to try some new things on his own. So So he actually recorded an album. I think it's out there. I'm not sure where to find it, but started working on things on his own. So we as La Fiebre had a contract to fulfill with Freddie. We still owed him albums. We had to find another singer. So we started looking around. We auditioned a few people. We tried a couple out. There was some, at least one or two that sang with us in between Pete and Angel. And finally, when we found Angel, it worked out. The chemistry was there. We got along. The guy's, funny dude, and he gets along with us really, really well. So it worked out. And but here's the deal: our diehard fans, they're like, no, that's not Pete. And so we had to at the beginning, nobody wanted to accept Angel, but we're like, but the guy's talented, but nobody wanted to accept him. But we kept touring and kept showing everybody what he could do, and now it's gotten to the point where they're like, yes, we accept Angel. There's still a few that say, no, Pete, and we bring Pete every once in a while, to come sing with us a couple of songs here and there, but our singer now is Angel. He's the one that records on the albums, and he's got a phenomenal voice. Can't wait for the world to really hear what he can do. Right now, they've only seen a portion of what he can do, and we'll see what happens after that. But now we have Angel, and it was a hard transition. Some people didn't want to accept it, and our audience participation went down, and now we had to build it all the way back up. So it's been an uphill climb, and what we made it. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. But
I've seen quite a bit of people, commenting, but I was like, when that album with him the first album with him came out, the Nueva Era, I was like, man, this dude's got an awesome voice, man. And as soon as that CD kicks off, Lo Nuestro Fue, and I was like, wow, man, that's badass, man. That intro, his voice just kicked up the whole CD, and the whole CD was awesome.
But the thing is that he sings hard and he sings loud and he sings strong. But you can't do that all the time. You got to back off a little bit. Otherwise, he has to go have surgery like he just did. So, we're going to try to do the future songs where he can belt it out every once in a while, but let's keep him in the nice, easy level so that he doesn't ruin his voice. We don't want to ruin his voice. We want to make sure that he keeps it as long as he can.
The name of Pete's album was Nuevos Caminos.
Any other questions?
Nuevos Caminos.
Yeah, that was Pete's album, his solo album.
Yeah, he did a couple of good songs on there on that album.
Weird. I see it. Yeah.
Juan, thank you for that. I was kind of confused because when Angel came over, I knew that one song that the other group they had one hit, right? You guys covered it a little bit, right?
Which one?
Nueve? Yeah. He did one.
He brought some songs from the Nueva Era, Nueva time. He brought a couple of songs with him. He said, these are really good songs, and Nueva played them, but maybe we can fiebrize them. So I was like, okay, we'll fiebrize them. So we did that, and we took Amor Como El Mío, and we put our flavor into it. And so you'll hear our version, you'll hear their version.
Well, the thing is,
there's another song that we also did from the Nueva back in the day. It's called Soy Tejano, but
that's the one.
The Soy Tejano thing, there were some legalities on it on the publishing. So even though we recorded it and we were ready to put it out, at the last minute it just didn't work out. We couldn't get that last signature signed, so we had to leave it off the album. But it had already gotten out. So some people out there still have our version of Soy Tejano, and the Nueva version.
I think I got it somewhere down the line, and I think I got the Nueva version too, and a couple of the original songs that they had. I think I still had them because I was listening to them not too long ago, a couple months ago. I was looking for a playlist for myself, and I was like, "Damn, this song sounds familiar." I was like, "Yep, it was on that Fiebre album, man." That's what happened.
Yeah, I think everyone has that song from La Fiebre.
Yeah, I know, but it got taken off the album. If you go look at the album now, it's not actually on our album anymore because the legalities. You had to have that last signature, and we just couldn't get it, so you couldn't put it on there. But it had already leaked out, and you know how the internet, once it leaks out, that's it.
That's it. Yeah, they got it, man. I love that you're keeping up with your trademark horn notes. Like you can tell a Fiebre song when you're with your intro to your horn. Da, 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 da. I was like, no matter what song it is, as soon as them horns hit like that, you know it's a Fiebre song.
Well, yeah, and we wanted to keep that. We're known for the horns. Uh, it's also a selling point as far as Freddie is concerned. You know, we have to have at least a few horn songs out there that will, uh, you know, make sure that we have our sound there, and people expect it. They expect that horn sound. So we just have to kind of keep it going that way. And we've tried other stuff. We have tried other stuff.
All I ask is this, and I have much love for Freddie Records and Mark and Freddie Jr. and everybody else. A lot of bands that go over there, somehow they end up tweaking their sound a little norteño. Please don't tweak your sound to be a little norteño or go full blown norteño. I was like,
If we do it, and I said do, I did say do. If
Yeah,
we
doo-doo.
if we do it, it'll be for just one song for one take to see how it feels. We will never completely change. There's always going to be a rock undertone. There's always going to be horns, and it's a good mixture because not many people do horns battling against guitar. You know, rock guitar. It's like like a tug of war. And all our songs are like that. I think my battery's going to die.
Hey, Marcus.
Hello? Anyone? Studio text. Studio text. I need a studio tech because my battery's dying out. Hold on.
Joe, Joe, you're quiet, man.
He's about 20 seconds behind.
Okay, I'm back.
Hey, Marcus, have you ever seen Juan fanboy out as big as he's doing right now? He's got a gleam in his eyes, and he's.
I got a studio tech here.
You know what? When they did their 30th anniversary, I remember we did an interview with the guys in Paul's Garage, actually, and that was fun as hell to be doing, having all of them in the studio in the Paul's Garage as a studio, and we were doing a live interview at that point. Man, that was pretty cool.
I think he has a fever.
I have fiebre. I have fiebre.
You.
Yeah, fiebre.
I'm bothered.
Hey, Juan, you want to get to some comments here because you're kind of fanboying out here.
Hey, these are one of my favorite Tejano bands. Period. So.
I know. I just.
Well, I mean, you've asked all the same questions everybody else. I want some new questions. I already have all the answers to these. Give me something new.
Oh, okay. Hey, what's the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you on stage?
Uh-oh.
Just plug it into here.
Have you ever dropped your horn? Well, of course you have, right? You've dropped your horn, right?
Oh, that's not embarrassing.
Oh, come on. Plug that side into here. Plug this over here. Use this.
You ever dropped off stage?
Too late.
Oh, now he freezes up. Oh, come on.
Oh,
his phone died.
He said his battery was going to
Oh, come on. I asked him a question. He's not.
I think it's because he did drop his horn off stage. That's why.
Oh, man.
So he logged out.
I can't. Oh, I was like, I can't even move up in the comments. Okay, and let's see who else we got here. Miss Hilda Pena says, hello, D. Burleson. How are you?
Love you, Hilda. Hi, Hilda, baby.
She said, hello, everyone.
Hello.
Great new picture. I like that new picture. Anyway, moving on.
Tori Rivera sends a bunch of hearts.
Hey, Tori.
Let's see who else we got here. She's tagging everybody. She said, Marcus, hello.
Man, she is tagging everybody.
Yeah. Michael Black Cat Aguilar said, what's up, Luis Ayala from Mazz FX 1073 team in Houston. You guys kicked ass in Pasadena. We loved it. Make it again next year, Fiebre Fest.
Yeah, that's what I said. It needs to be yearly. Did he say yes? Or what did he say? He didn't answer that, did he? I asked him if it would be yearly.
He didn't get a chance to answer that.
Yeah, I think you guys cut him off or something. So
no, he kind of danced around.
He danced around it.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, their promoter is Jim Luna, so I mean, I wouldn't see why he wouldn't do that.
Jim's a great promoter. He is all over that end of the business. Man, he's doing a great job with those guys.
Now they went up against Victoria at the same time, right? It was the same.
Oh yeah, Victoria during the Memorial Day weekend.
Joe,
can you see me?
Yeah, we can see you. Can you hear us?
Oh, Luz was blocking me out of this picture.
We have a good signal.
Hey,
The show's almost over too. Isn't it?
Hey, well, while he's gone, just tell us the most embarrassing thing, or tell us something wild about him while he's gone.
Oh, most embarrassing. I guess when we were there's several. Pete falling off the stage. That's one of them. And then there was one time that we were playing a concert in Astroworld, and
Ooh,
that's when
Astroworld. Wow.
the backward flips.
Y'all were doing backflips?
Yeah, back in the days when they used to do the backward flips, and it was us, Selena, that did that concert out there in Astroworld.
Right.
And when we're doing finishing our show, Lewis went to go grab Eric and pick him up flipping, and Eric would do the back flip. And when he came around doing the back flip, he kicked Lewis right in the shin in front of the whole 20,000.
Did you guys have insurance then?
We do now.
Little AARP.
There you go.
Gilbert Zamora says, "Hey, Juan Marquez D and La Fiebre winging it." Big shout out going out to Gilbert out there. Hey, man, we need to get Bobby Pulido on the show before he officially retires.
Hey, Joe, Marcus is asking this question, and maybe you can answer it. He wanted to know, is Fiebre Fest going to be, can you make it an annual thing? I mean, because it was a great success.
Yes, the city enjoyed it.
All right.
Everybody really liked it. We got so many good reviews out of it. And after this past Fiebre Fest, we really want to do another one. We want to keep it going and see how everything goes and keep it traditional.
Are they going to keep it in the same place, or are they going to tour with it?
No, everybody really enjoyed the same place because it was
your hometown.
It was the hometown, but if it rains, we still got the concert. The sun didn't bleed down on you, and we had those big ass fans blowing all over.
It was in the pavilion, right? The Pasadena Fairgrounds, the arena. So it was covered anyway, so it didn't really matter then.
Yeah.
Let's see. We got Olivia. She says, "I miss Astroworld." I think everybody from Houston missed Astroworld. Even I missed Astroworld.
Yeah,
they closed it down. That was crazy stuff.
I was there every summer.
That was an awesome place.
Our age, doesn't it?
For real, it does. Man, so what was your take on the show last week at the beer garden with Woodby being back on stage again?
It was great. I really enjoyed it. And then sorry that Angel couldn't be there, but JR did a hell of a show covering up for him, and then bringing in Pete. The crowd went nuts when they heard Pete. Yeah. So that was a good vibe. And Pete's my cigar buddy. We still smoke cigars and everything, and hang out and all that, and drink our scotch. But he did a good job.
Man, I heard a lot of comments saying, "Oh, did Angel quit?" And we're like, I was like, "No, I don't think he quit."
That's the internet, dude. That's
yeah. But I was glad that somebody stood up and said, "No, he didn't quit. He was just feeling ill and stuff. He had a procedure." But it was pretty cool that that you guys had Pete with you guys. Kind of like it brought a lot of memories, nostalgia kind of deal.
Yeah. The vibe was there. The camaraderie was there. It was just a great feeling. And when you get on stage and you get chills, that means.
Oh, Luis is back. He's going to kick you off now again.
You guys tag team. Tag team pretty well.
Oh, man. All right, so let's go ahead and we're talking about the brand new album, and stuff. What does the new album feel for you now that it's out there?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. For me, every time we do a new album, I don't know. I just I feel good recording it, and I play it with my heart, and I'm hoping that everybody enjoys it, because when it comes to picking out singles, I'm the worst person to give out singles, because I'm always picking the worst songs. So I leave it up to like Lewis and Rudy and all those guys, and Julian's good about picking singles, and they pick the great hits at the beginning. So it seems like this CD is doing very well for us with the new song Ayúdame. So I've got some good feelings for it.
Nice.
So,
Well,
so what do we have? Is it the debut single off the CD, or has there been something else released?
Not yet. We still have a lot to do right now, and just busy bodies.
Well, we do have a brand new video, but it is a lyric video that Freddie Records actually sent to us. It's a new single off their brand new album, and this one is called. Well, let's see. Let's go ahead and get D's cue up here.
Hey guys, do we have a video?
Well, yeah, we do. We got an actual lyric video, and this is to their brand new single, and this one is called Ayúdame. So it shows the lyrics. Y'all can sing along at home and let them know that you're enjoying the song right here. And you can request it on all your favorite stations, including MazzChingonRadio.com. All right, here's a brand new one. This one is called Ayúdame, La Fiebre.
regreso y me enseñaste a ti. Solo encuentro mi tristeza. Yo sé que te perdí. Le pido a mi corazón que se olvide de tus promesas, que ya deje de llorar para arrancarte de mi mente. Quiero sanar de este dolor que me ha dejado
You keep pushing the button.
What were you gonna play there?
Nothing. I was trying to stop it since you dogged on my AI at the end, so I had to stop it there. But anyways, that is the latest right there by the Monsters of Tejano Rock, La Fiebre, Ayúdame. That's an awesome jam, man.
Bring in Luis. There he is.
Yeah.
There he is.
They always have to have some distortion, don't they?
Hey, it wouldn't be rock without it.
Yeah. That was a song that Mariano brought to us when we rehearsed it in our garage. We put the rough draft in there and didn't know it was going to come out that good, but it came out pretty good with the trumpets and the rockish guitar in there.
Yeah. And the voice, just the voice of sitting on top of that,
Yes.
just amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. Angel does. He's got that range, you know. It's just it's
Well, who's doing the seconds above him?
Rudy is.
God, I was
Between Rudy Segunda and then his guitar playing, he's a talented guy. And then Rudy himself is in a rock band, a rock band aside of La Fiebre. It does awesome things with that band too.
It was right there, baby.
Okay. We had a lot of noise going on over there.
this
Nice.
has been one heck of an evening.
Man, I have to commend you on one of the songs that you had on your last album, which is the rock pango. I don't think I've ever heard any band ever come up with something like that with a rock huapango song.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Oh yeah, that was a fun song. We you know, what I love about Fiebre is, you know, you put the guitar wailing with the trumpets wailing against them. It's like they're dueling against each other. And then of course, then Julian got his 2-piece in there and started dueling with them. So it was a 3-piece duel between those guys, and it was a fun. You know, every album we try to put a fun song in there, and Rapango was one of the fun songs that we did in there.
Yeah, you got to keep it fresh for yourself. You got to keep doing stuff that stretches you musically. Yeah.
Yes.
So what extra did you put into this album right here?
This one we got a Tooth Fun songs in there. When you hear it, I think you're gonna kind of go.
Well, don't keep us in suspense. What? Like what?
We got another crazy cumbia in there, and then we have you know, Fiebre loves drinking tequila, so we have a tequila song in there.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's gonna be pretty cool.
I've asked a few legendary artists and bands this question here, but I was thinking about asking you guys a question, but I don't think I'm able to answer. So that one song, if you guys walk off the stage and you don't play that one song, and the crowd is pissed, what song would that be? I think there's a few of them.
Yeah, there's a few.
Yeah, there is. Your number one. Well, okay, I'm gonna start. Everybody wants to hear "A qué cariño."
Yeah.
Solo sueño.
Borracho de besos.
Eres mi primer amor.
El amor se acaba. You know, they request all the songs. And the most requested is going to be Primer Amor and Borracho de Besos. Borracho de Besos #1.
It'll be like a riot if you don't play those songs, huh?
Exactly. Yeah.
You guys had a vast catalog of awesome music. You know, I mean, there's like, which one is your favorite? Like, you have to play yourself before you get off the stage.
Ooh.
You know, I have a lot of favorite songs, and I don't have, I don't have one favorite song. I like them all, but I just enjoy playing all of them. And
it changes night to night depending on what your mood is too.
Yes. But I enjoy playing all the songs. I really do.
Nice. So what is going to be next for you now that you have the new album out, Freddie Records? What's going to be next for you?
Well, right now we're working on the videos because Freddie's pushing us, and we're trying to schedule our time to do the video for these songs that be coming out. But after that, we gotta hit the studio, not the studio, the garage again, and start working on songs for the next CD. and hopefully that'll come out another 4 years.
Another 4 years.
4 years.
It takes us a while to write these songs and work on them, and it's a battle.
So after 40 years, I mean, I know not everybody's the original members. You know, you got a bunch of new guys and stuff in there. What is it? What is the chemistry like for you guys to be able to write and record and go into the studio? Say, you know what? I think this works for me. Let's see if it works for you, or you know, let's see if it works all together. Let's put in our individual little pieces in in every instrument. I mean, what is that chemistry like for you guys?
It's okay. It's really good because what we do is we go lay the foundation and do the lyrics, and then once we got that foundation laid down, and then of course Julian and go in there and start putting his accordion and work with Mariano on just be creative with the accordions. Lewis and Jonas they come up with their riffs on the trumpets and they do a hell of a job on that, and the teamwork between those two is great. It reminds me back in the day when Lewis used to do it with Eric, and now he's doing it with Jonas, and of course Rudy's riff and his guitar is what he comes up with, and it takes a while to just do that one song and get creative, but it's really lay down the foundation, and then all the guys starts putting their feel into it, their heart. So that's basically how it works for us.
So you two being the veterans, besides Rudy, what is it that you tell these guys? Hey, you know what? Let's. What advice do you give the new guys?
Well, we used to give them advices. Now they're giving us advice because they're the, So it works out pretty good.
So is that how it works for you, Luis?
Uh-oh.
Can't hear us? Luis! You lost sound.
Uh-oh.
You can't hear us.
Oh, man.
Oh, he can't hear us. Oh. So what so have you started planning for the next album yet?
No, but I'm trying to push these guys to start, work on, let's get some songs going. Everybody starts looking for songs, but honestly, we just, they're going to be doing it throughout the year because we still have to tour this new CD out there, and we still have to make videos and push the songs for the CD. But while we're doing it, we're trying to come up with new songs, and Freddie's got to get us some songs also.
Nice. Let's see who we got here. Richard Lopez says, Ayúdame is an awesome song. Can't wait to get the new CD. Getting lots of airplay on my Magic 106.5 Lubbock app.
Oh, okay.
So saludos out there to everybody out there in Lubbock, Texas. Let's see. La Fiebre fan from Chicago, Illinois since 1900s or 1990s. Same thing. And Hilda Peña, Puros Hearts. Let's see who else. Play Cuídala, please. We'll see if we can get that queued up. I know we have one more video here before we end up cutting off here. Julio Guzman says, "What's up, fellas?"
Hey, Julio.
What's going on, Julio? Jean Luna says, "Tequila." I've actually heard the whole album. It's pretty cool. Anthony giving the horns up.
Horns, of course, for La
Fiebre. Nice. Richard Lopez says, all Fiebre songs are great, but the song Mi Primer Amor is my number one song, and was in my personal life back in the 1990s. I think it is Mi Primer Amor was a lot of people's favorites.
Yeah.
I think mine was Siempre was one of my favorites. Okay. Let's see. Hilda Peña says, "Thank you, Juan. Appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in." And of course, we got the guys here from La Fiebre, the Monsters of Tejano Rock. And how many names do you guys have? Monsters of Tejano Rock, the Pride of Pasadena.
It's just been Pasadena and most of the Tejano Rock. That's the only two that I know. Louis?
Oh, you still can't hear us. You still can't hear us?
Huh.
I don't know.
He did something different.
Yeah, I don't know what he did. He changed something on there.
Yeah. Want to go with that last video?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do the last one. We got a clip off of YouTube actually, and this was from this past weekend in San Antonio. They were at the beer garden, and it's a little off. It's not a professional video, but it showed the guys bringing back Pete Espinosa, the former lead singer of La Fiebre. So we're gonna go ahead and play a little bit of this right here real quick, and this is live at the beer garden this past weekend in San Antonio. Go ahead and check this one out. That was awesome. Did that give you any kind of chills doing that?
Nostalgia.
Nostalgia.
Did
Nah,
that
that
give
was
you
fun. That was a lot of fun.
Did that give you guys any kind of chills?
I did. I got chills. Yeah. So.
Luis, did we get you back, or are you still muted? I think Luis is still muted somehow. I don't know what happened with D. Not a good day for podcasting today.
Oh, so it's not only us then. Okay.
No, I don't know what happened with him. But
you guys have a gig coming up, Texas Rodeo Saloon. It looks like you have some fans in here.
Yes.
Look forward to seeing them all.
And Katie. It's going to be us and Ricardo Casión Deferencia.
Oh, that's going to be a good show.
Yeah, that's going to be pretty good.
Is it a new spot here in Katy or what?
It's a new spot in Katy. I think it's been going on a year already that's been happening, and it's pretty hot right now. It's a humongous club.
Nice. What other gigs do you guys have coming up?
After that, we're going to New Braunfels and play out there. I'm not sure what the location. Legends Dance Hall.
Yeah, Legends.
And then I need to see the rest of the tour.
Nice.
Oh, then we have Freedom Fest in Mathis, the 28th of this month.
Oh, okay. 4th of July.
Yes.
Nice. Luis, can you hear us?
And then, of course, we got Las Vegas on July the 11th.
I'll see you in Vegas, man. I'll be there. I'll see you.
Okay, good.
Nice. Well, this is a part of the show where we actually get our guests to do some drops here, but we wanted to go ahead and wait for the whole band. We figured we wait for the whole band to do it. It seems fitting. You guys have some kind of lags going on and stuff, but maybe we could do it at a later date and get the whole band together and do a couple drops for Tejano TV.
Okay.
So, but no, other than that, we want to thank you guys so much for joining, man. It's an awesome. Congratulations on the new album. It is amazing. Everybody can stream it right now on all streaming platforms. We do have the latest single on Mazz on Radio, so you guys can go vote for it. Marcus, any final questions?
That's it, man. I appreciate what you guys are doing for all these years. And as I said earlier to Lewis, I don't know if you heard, but I saw you guys at Fiesta, and the energy, to me, it hasn't changed. You guys still bringing that energy on stage, man. So, keep up the good work.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
And we also actually had, I think it was last year, they played in Houston at the Miller Outdoor Theater with Elida. I think they opened up for Elida, yes. And we do have that show on Tejano TV as well. You guys can check out our concert show. We did get that one, and that show was amazing. That show was awesome from beginning to end. Miller Outdoor Theater is a huge outdoor event out there in Houston. So if you guys go out there, sit on the hill, or get some seats up in front, it is awesome time to be out there. And you guys put on an awesome show as always, man. So I can't wait to see you guys hopefully soon again.
Okay, thank you. I would like to meet you. I don't think I've ever met y'all, but I met D. We played together back in the days, but I'd like to meet the rest of y'all.
Yeah, well, we've actually met. I think it was like 10 years ago. We did an interview with you guys for your guys' 30th in Paul's garage.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
Okay, yes, I do remember that. Yes, and that's when we had those.
Oh, he froze again.
Yeah.
Lewis, can you hear us? Oh, he still can't hear us. All right, but ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for joining. Everybody who's been tuning in, we really do appreciate it. Do what?
He can't hear us, man.
Oh, he can't? Okay.
Oh,
okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for joining us here. Like I said, it's been one of those nights. I came in a little bit late.
I think I'm lagging by 20 seconds.
I don't know what happened with D. He jumped off here a little bit ago, and we're just having a little bit of technical issues. But we really do appreciate the guys from La Fiebre joining us here. We had Joe, we had Luis, and big shout out going out to everybody else part of the band, and Jim Luna as well for putting on some great shows with these guys and taking over the band. Paul did an awesome job the past I don't know how many years he was their manager. But these guys are doing great. Shout out to Freddie Records as well. These guys got a brand new album out. Make sure you guys stream it on all streaming platforms. I don't know when the physical copies will be out, and I know our system's lagging here with these guys to answer that question. So hopefully very, very soon. All right, but let's see who we have for next week's show.
This week on the Three Amigos Show.
We first met Chrissy E 2 years ago as she began her meteoric rise in Tejano music. She's back to chat with the Three Amigos about everything that's been happening. Tune in on June 25th when the Three Amigos sit down with the Corpus Christi native, and maybe she'll teach us a little more Hawaiian. Who knows? That's June 25th. Chrissy E.
Right here on the Three Amigos Show.
All right, so Chrissy E is going to be joining us next week on the Three Amigos Show. And just want to let you guys know that we're going to have the second annual Pura Vida Awards, which is going to be happening October 18th in San Antonio. So get ready for that. More information coming very soon. We just got word of it today. So make sure you guys get ready for that. And we're going to be having some awesome sponsors joining. So hopefully everything works out well. We get to go out there again. And this time we'll be nominated for the Three Amigos Show, hopefully, since I have no part in the voting process again this time. So my hands are free and clear of that. So hopefully we get nominated and see how it works out. We get to win this time. So make sure you guys go out there. San Antonio, October 18th, the second annual Pura Vida Awards. So thank you guys so much for joining in. We really do appreciate it. On behalf of D. Burleson, of course, these guys down here, Luis Ayala and Joe Reynosa, thank you guys so much for joining us as well. And I'm El Más Chigón, Juan Mendoza.
Marcus Daniels, Midnight Mariachi.
All right, and big shout out going out to our sponsors, my beautiful wife, Lila Mendoza.
Thank you.
With Lila Lisa Promotions, Janie's Record Shop, Archie's Homestyle Burger, Menantes Publishing, and Nuestra Música Monthly Magazine. All right, in the words of D. Burleson, I te watch you.
Next time on the Three Amigos Show. Wahoy mai ke ali wakine. We first met Chrissy E 2 years ago as she began her meteoric rise in Tejano music. She's back to chat with the Three Amigos about everything that's been happening. Tune in on June 25th when the Three Amigos sit down with the Corpus Christi native, and maybe she'll teach us a little more Hawaiian. Who knows? That's June 25th. Chrissy E, right here on the Three Amigos Show. Brought to you by Mas Chingon Radio, LilaLisaPromotions.com, Menantes Publishing, The Songwriter's Choice, Archie's Homestyle Burgers in Cotulla, Texas, Janie's Record Shop in San Antonio, Texas, and Tejano TV. You can view the Three Amigos Show on all your favorite streaming platforms and on all your Roku devices. The Three Amigos Show.